It takes a lot of time out of your schedule. You got to, here at Oregon State, we bus up to Portland, so there's an hour and a half of time. Then you usually get to the airport. You've got another hour and a half waiting for the plane. And so there's 3 hours of your day that you could have been spending in the library studying, and it makes for a little more trouble there, studying, traveling. Then you fly, and there's just a lot of extra time that gets taken out of your schedule due to travel, and you have to make up for that in other ways, before games, before lunches, after games, and there's just it gets pretty hectic.
No, definitely football season is year-round. Like we like to call it 3 quarters or 4 quarters. There's the season, which is the main focal point of the year, of course, but just as important is the off season, which comes directly after the season is over. That's the time where you want to work on things that you need to improve in your game, and that's your chance to focus on your academics even more, because sometimes, not to say that we don't focus on our academics during season, but there is a challenge between how much time you have for what and how much time you have for your sport. But in the off season, it's more working out, conditioning, and self-improvement, which gives yourself a lot of time to work on your game as well as your academics.
As student athletes, we get practices thrown, we get team meetings where you have to go meet with teachers, contact teachers. Hey, I'm gonna be out of class for this weekend. What can we do to make this work on travel, in season? And so there's a lot of conflict that you have to deal with, and how to manage your time that involves being a student athlete. So.
Well, in my marketing class, our teacher, Professor Elton, he does a lot of things on the overhead in class with YouTube. I guess that's an easy way to reach our generation and try to get across lectures. And it's a lot easier when we can learn visually rather than just staring at a textbook, or have him staring at a textbook and reading class lecture notes to us. So it definitely helps. But there's definitely a challenge in being in a small town. We definitely have to make sure when we're out and just around town that we're keeping our composure, just being responsible citizens, and just trying to be a good role model, because it is so easy to identify with us because of the small town.
It's all about the orange and black, and like James said, it's about the family. I mean, not only does football is there a sense of family, baseball, I know we talk about family a lot and being a family, and treating your families right and treating your teammates as family. So there's a lot of that just camaraderie that's built here at Oregon State.